Our own reporter Patrick Aboud told us that there's a mountain in Indonesia where thousands of pilgrims gather several times a year for ritual sex sessions. Well, we weren't quite sure what to think.
From smoking volcanoes to festivals where strangers connect in unexpected ways, Indonesia is a land of captivating extremes. Add to that bat meat curry and over 300 distinct cultures, and you have a country like no other. Join us as we explore the fascinating and unusual sides of Indonesia, including traditions that redefine the concept of hospitality. Jakarta's nightlife, a tale of two worlds. Indonesia's festivals offer a vibrant daytime experience, but the real magic unfolds as the sun sets. Jakarta, the capital city, undergoes a captivating transformation, morphing into a lively nightlife destination. High-end entertainment venues like Blowfish and Dragonfly attract both tourists and locals, offering top-tier drinks, music, and a vibrant atmosphere. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, a more provocative underworld thrives. Despite prostitution being illegal in Indonesia, it persists in various forms throughout Jakarta. While the notorious Koto red light district has been shut down, the industry continues to operate discreetly through online platforms, massage parlors, and karaoke bars. Several areas, including Mangga Besar in West Jakarta, Jalan Jaksa in central Jakarta, and Jalan Pangeran Jayakarta in North Jakarta, remain popular among tourists seeking illicit activities. This stark contrast between the city's legitimate and illicit nightlife highlights the complex and often contradictory nature of Jakarta's urban landscape. Want to uncover more of Indonesia's hidden wonders and perplexing traditions? Hit that subscribe button and join us on this incredible journey of discovery. The strange volcano ceremony. While the city's nightlife pulses with modern energy, Indonesia's cultural heart beats to a different rhythm. High above the clouds, on the slopes of Mount Bromo, one of the country's most active volcanoes, an ancient ritual takes place, blending Hindu beliefs with tribal traditions. The Yadnya Kasada festival, hosted by the Tengger Hindu community, is a mesmerizing display of devotion and sacrifice, drawing visitors from around the world to witness this profound cultural experience. The origins of the festival can be traced back to the 15th century legend of Princess Roro Anteng and Joko Sega. The childless couple prayed to the gods for offspring, and their prayers were answered with the promise of 25 children. However, the gods demanded that their last-born child be sacrificed to the volcano as a sign of gratitude. The couple agreed, and thus the tradition of the Yadnya Kasada festival was born. Every year, during the full moon of the Kasada month in the Javanese lunar calendar, the Tengger people make a pilgrimage to Mount Bromo. They carry with them offerings of fruits, vegetables, flowers, and even livestock, which they throw into the volcano's smoldering crater as a sign of respect to the mountain gods. Indonesia's unique cuisine. Indonesia's culinary landscape is as diverse and captivating as its countless islands and cultures. From the bustling street food scene of Jakarta to the traditional dishes of Papua's remote tribal villages, the country offers a tantalizing array of flavors that challenge and redefine the very idea of a delicacy. One of the most striking aspects of Indonesian cuisine is the use of unusual ingredients and preparation techniques. For instance, the Minahasan people of North Sulawesi are renowned for their exotic meat choices. In the region's traditional markets, it's not uncommon to find stalls selling bat, rat, and even dog meat, which are considered local delicacies. Another intriguing dish that showcases Indonesia's culinary creativity is paniki, a spicy curry made from fruit bats. The bats are first grilled or fried to remove the fur, then simmered in a mixture of coconut milk, spices, and herbs. The result is a rich, flavorful dish that is said to have medicinal properties. For the more adventurous palate, Indonesia offers a selection of creepy-crawly snacks. In the highlands of Papua, the Osat people enjoy sago worms, the larval stage of the Capricorn beetle. These plump white grubs are typically eaten raw, but can also be roasted or sautéed with vegetables. The taste is often described as creamy and nutty, with a texture similar to coconut meat. Moving from land to sea, the Indonesian island of Lombok is famous for its unique seafood dish, Lombok oysters. However, these aren't your typical oysters. Lombok oysters are a type of sea slug known for their peculiar appearance and aphrodisiac properties. The slugs are boiled or grilled and served with a spicy sauce made from chili peppers, garlic, and shallots. Living with the dead. Indonesia's rich traditions often blur the lines between the living and the dead, and few are as striking as the Maneni ritual of the Tanah Toraja people in South Sulawesi. This ancient custom, both mesmerizing and unsettling, reflects a profound connection between life and the afterlife. For the Tanah Toraja, death is not an abrupt end, but a gradual transition. They view the deceased as merely sick until their final burial, a process that can take years. During this time, the body is preserved in the family home, treated with reverence and cared for as if still alive. Food, cigarettes, and offerings are brought daily, symbolizing an enduring bond. The Manene ceremony, held every few years, offers families a chance to reconnect with their ancestors. In this ritual, the bodies of the deceased are exhumed, carefully cleaned, and dressed in fresh clothes. Often posed upright or seated, with personal belongings nearby, the mummified remains are displayed as though they are resting among their loved ones. While visitors may find the sight startling, for the Tanah Toraja, it is a moment of respect, love, and continuity. These practices culminate in elaborate funerals, which are vibrant, communal events. The ceremonies involve sacrifices of water buffalo and pigs, believed to aid the deceased in reaching Puya, the afterlife. The body is then placed in a tomb carved into cliffs or caves, signifying the final step in their journey. The Maneni ritual and its associated customs highlight the Tanah Toraja's intricate beliefs about mortality, preserving a deep connection with their departed while celebrating life's enduring spirit. Premarital intimacy and cohabitation. In a stark contrast to the liberal nature of some of its festivals and cultural practices, Indonesia's criminal code takes a hardline stance against premarital intimacy and cohabitation. Engaging in extramarital affairs can land an individual in prison for up to a year, while unmarried couples who dare to live together face a 6-month jail sentence. This new law, set to take effect in 3 years, applies not only to Indonesian citizens, but also to foreigners residing in the country. It serves as a stark reminder that despite pockets of permissiveness, conservative values still hold sway in many parts of Indonesian society. The severity of punishments for sexual transgressions varies across the archipelago. In the province of Aceh, where Sharia law reigns supreme, public canings are meted out for crimes like adultery, homosexuality, and even simple affection between unmarried couples. In 2021, 2 men were subjected to a brutal 77 lashes each after neighbors reported them for alleged homosexual activity. The reach of these draconian laws extends beyond Aceh. In 2022, a woman in Indonesia's West Java province was publicly caned 100 times for the crime of adultery. The message is clear. In Indonesia, straying from the path of traditional morality can come at a steep price. Strict alcohol laws. While some corners of Indonesia embrace the wild and weird, the country takes a decidedly sober stance on alcohol. As the world's largest Muslim-majority nation, Indonesia adheres to Islamic practices and Sharia law, heavily restricting or outright banning the sale and public consumption of alcohol in many parts of the country. The only places you'll find alcohol for sale are licensed liquor stores, upscale hotels, and tourist resorts. Even then, buyers must present valid identification and may face limits on the amount they can purchase. Drinking in public places like beaches, parks, and public transportation is generally prohibited, and tourists are advised to respect local customs by refraining from imbibing in these areas. The restrictions on alcohol are most keenly felt in places like Aceh province, where Sharia law is enforced with an iron fist. Here, the consumption of alcohol is completely banned, and those caught violating this rule may face harsh punishments, including public caning. But even in more liberal parts of Indonesia, the influence of Islam is never far from the surface. Many local Muslims abstain from alcohol entirely, and those who do partake often do so behind closed doors, away from the disapproving gaze of their more conservative neighbors. The mysterious blue-eyed tribe. Indonesia's diversity extends beyond its landscapes and laws to the unique stories of its people. On Bhutan Island, nestled in the country's lush green expanse, a small tribe captivates with its rich culture and a striking physical trait: their vivid blue eyes. In a region where dark eyes are the norm, the Bhutan people's azure irises have fueled intrigue for generations. Some speculate about links to ancient European explorers, shipwrecked centuries ago, but the truth lies in genetics. Their blue eyes result from Waardenburg syndrome, a rare genetic condition affecting pigmentation in the eyes, skin, and hair. Globally, it occurs in just 1 in 40,000 people, making the Bhutan tribe's prevalence particularly remarkable. For generations, the Bhutan people have thrived as skilled farmers and fishermen, harmonizing with their island's bountiful land and sea. Their cultural heritage is equally vibrant, with music, dance, and storytelling deeply woven into their identity. Visitors to Bhutan Island can experience this firsthand, enjoying traditional dances, local delicacies, and stays in authentic villages where the tribe's history and way of life are celebrated. Yet, the modern world presents challenges. Climate change, deforestation, and tourism pressure threaten their environment, while younger generations increasingly leave the island for education and opportunity. This migration raises concerns about preserving the Bhutan people's unique culture and genetic legacy. As Indonesia evolves, the Bhutan tribe stands as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between tradition and progress, urging efforts to protect their way of life and the natural beauty of their island home. The world's largest archipelago, Indonesia is a nation of extraordinary diversity, stretching across the Indian and Pacific Oceans as the world's largest archipelago. With 17,508 islands spread over 3,000 miles, this tropical expanse offers an unparalleled variety of landscapes, cultures, and ecosystems. The exact number of Indonesia's islands has long been debated. While the government officially recognizes 8,844 named islands, surveys suggest the total could exceed 18,000. The discrepancy arises because many smaller islands vanish beneath the tides, adding a touch of mystery to Indonesia's already mesmerizing geography. Among its most striking features is the nation's volcanic landscape. Indonesia is home to over 130 active volcanoes, including the infamous Krakatoa, whose 1883 eruption unleashed a sound heard around the world and significantly altered global climates. Today, the Krakatoa Volcano Park allows visitors to explore this history and witness the formation of new land as the volcano continues to shape the region. Indonesia's marine environments are equally awe-inspiring. The archipelago encompasses the Coral Triangle, a biodiversity hotspot hosting over 75% of the world's coral species. The Raja Ampat Islands, off West Papua, are a haven for divers, offering pristine coral reefs, crystalline waters, and marine life ranging from delicate pygmy seahorses to colossal whale sharks. From the lush rainforests of Sumatra to the serene beaches of Bali, Indonesia's vast archipelago is a living testament to the beauty and power of nature, inviting exploration and discovery at every turn. The man who married 88 times. Indonesia is full of remarkable stories, and one such tale unfolds in a small village in West Java, where a 61-year-old farmer named Khan has earned fame not for his agricultural skills, but for his staggering marital record. Dubbed the Marriage King, Khan has been married an astonishing 88 times, a feat that has made him a local legend and garnered nationwide attention. Khan's story gained traction after a YouTuber interviewed him, sparking curiosity across Indonesia and beyond. However, his marital history is far more intricate than it first appears. Of his 88 unions, only 40 were officially registered with the local Office of Religious Affairs. The remainder were conducted through traditional ceremonies rooted in local customs. Even more unusual is that Khan did not always divorce his wives before marrying again. Many of his spouses chose to remain married to him, creating a complex web of relationships. In total, he has been married to 46 different women, with some wives remarrying him 3 or 4 times over the years. Khan's reasons for marrying so many times vary. Some marriages were born of love and attraction, while others were practical, such as providing support to widows. Despite his unconventional lifestyle, Khan insists he has treated all his wives and their families with respect. His story, blending tradition, personal choices, and an extraordinary approach to matrimony, offers a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of relationships in Indonesia's rural heartlands. Indonesia's giant floral wonder. Indonesia is home to some of the world's most extraordinary wonders, and deep within its steamy jungles lies one of nature's strangest marvels, the Rafflesia arnoldi. Known as the corpse flower, this botanical oddity boasts the world's largest bloom, captivating those daring enough to seek it out. The Rafflesia arnoldi is no ordinary plant. It lacks roots, stems, or leaves, living entirely as a parasite within the tetrastigma vine. It emerges only to bloom, revealing an enormous flower that can span over 3 feet in diameter and weigh up to 15 pounds. Its massive mottled petals, resembling raw meat, give the flower an almost alien appearance. However, its most peculiar feature is its scent. True to its nickname, the corpse flower emits a potent odor of rotting flesh, attracting carrion flies and beetles that serve as its pollinators. This pungent aroma ensures its role in the ecosystem, despite its fleeting existence. For the indigenous peoples of Sumatra and Borneo, the Rafflesia is steeped in mystery and folklore. Believed to have medicinal properties, its petals are used in traditional remedies, while its bloom symbolizes the cycle of life and death, a poignant reminder of life's impermanence in the heart of the jungle. Land of majestic volcanoes. From gentle forest giants to towering volcanoes of fire and stone, Indonesia's natural wonders captivate with their sheer diversity. Among these, the country's volcanoes stand out as awe-inspiring marvels. Home to over 400 active volcanoes, Indonesia boasts the world's highest density of these fiery peaks, earning it the title of a volcanic hotspot. This abundance is due to Indonesia's location along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a seismic belt responsible for 90% of the world's earthquakes and 75% of its active volcanoes. Here, the constant motion of tectonic plates shapes a dramatic landscape of peaks, craters, and molten fury. One of the most iconic volcanoes is Mount Merapi, or the Mountain of Fire, near Yogyakarta. At 9,551 feet, it is one of the most active volcanoes in Indonesia, frequently erupting with ash and lava. Yet, its fertile slopes sustain thriving villages and farmlands, reflecting the delicate balance of risk and reward for those who live in its shadow. Volcanoes also fuel Indonesia's economy and traditions. Their mineral-rich soils support agriculture, yielding bountiful crops like coffee, spices, and tropical fruits. Geothermal energy harnessed from volcanic heat powers homes and businesses. Spiritually, these volcanoes are revered as sacred, with rituals like the Yadnya Kasada at Mount Bromo and offerings at Mount Agung symbolizing deep respect for their power. Indonesia's volcanoes are more than geological wonders. They are vital threads in the fabric of the nation's culture, economy, and identity. The Intimacy Festival with Strangers. In the heart of Java, an ancient ritual steeped in controversy and mystique takes place 7 times a year at the sacred Gunung Kemukus temple. Known as the Pon Festival, or the Intimacy Festival with Strangers, this unique event draws thousands of pilgrims and curious spectators to what locals call the Hill of Love. The festival's origins are rooted in a tragic legend of forbidden love. The tale speaks of Pangeran Samodro and his stepmother, Nyai Ontroulan, whose illicit relationship was discovered by enraged villagers. Their story now forms the basis of a ritual that merges spirituality with acts that challenge societal norms. At the start of each festival, participants purify themselves in the temple's holy spring waters, cleansing both body and spirit. What follows is an extraordinary practice. Pilgrims, many of them married, seek a stranger with whom to share an intimate encounter. This act, they believe, earns the favor of the gods and brings blessings, good fortune, and prosperity. The ritual's complexity extends beyond a single encounter. To fully gain the spiritual benefits, participants must meet the same stranger for a total of 7 times over 35 days. This transforms a one-time liaison into a temporary relationship, with contact information often exchanged to ensure the ritual's completion. A significant number of participants are business owners and entrepreneurs, drawn by the belief that this unconventional practice will unlock success and prosperity. Alongside them are men and women from diverse backgrounds, united by their shared faith in divine intervention. The festival, however, is not without secrecy and controversy. While some participants openly share their pilgrimage with their spouses, many prefer to keep it hidden. This veil of secrecy adds to the allure of the event, making it one of the most debated and fascinating cultural phenomena in the world. The Pon Festival remains a testament to the complex interplay of tradition, spirituality, and human behavior, an event that continues to intrigue and provoke worldwide attention. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.